It's time for the Let It Die show that lets you bring a blade whilst you invade. It's Let It Raid! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever episode of Let It Raid. I'm TheXploder here on YouTube, and this is the show where we go and invade your waiting rooms and critique them from top to bottom. We will be analysing the fighters that you have in your defensive positions, the structure, how much time you delay us from getting that big 100% mark, and whether your waiting room is up to snuff. And today, to mark the first episode, I'm just going against a random dude out there in the world, and it just so happens to be MYNAMEBEMAX. Now let's head over to his waiting room, and 3, 2, 1, let it raid! To kick things off, we have a fighter coming right out of the gate, level 41 rank 2 collector by the name of Andrea. You're not getting a thumbs up for Andrea, you're getting a thumbs down. You want to know why? Look how naked she is. 100% pure, no armor, no weapons? You're not going to stand a chance, mate. Have a look at what Mercedes does. Runs through you like an F1. Done. Next fighter, level 29. Mushroom Holic, rank 3 collector. Sounds good, has a machete. Very nice, that's an upgrade, so I was going to give her a thumbs up, but it's a thumbs down again! No decals and only a machete? Mate, can you even stand a chance? Let's have a look. Bash with the hammer, nice deflect on that one, but it's not enough. You're out of there, 2 down, next one in. Third fighter is a level 30, it's a rank 2 collector. Again, what is up with all these collectors? Not even any variations, maybe even some defenders or strikers, just to mix things up a little bit, make it a bit more challenging, or with delay tactics. There's nothing in here whatsoever, but I will give you props. Here's a thumbs up for you. You've finally got one piece of armor on him, and a relatively good machete. Well done for you. But a rank 2 collector that's only at level 30, guess what? It's a thumbs down again. Sorry, dude. Even though you do stand up a little bit more of a fight than your other buddies, I am just going to take you on like I normally do. Pace yourself, get you into a corner, bish, bosh, bash and crash. Look at that damage from a machete, and you're out of there. Next fighter, please make it count. This is what I'm talking about. Level 50, rank 2, collector again, which is a little bit of a meh point, but this is a huge thumbs up and a big step forward. Fully armoured from top to bottom, 2 decals to increase your HP and to decrease the stamina that you use when rolling and avoiding attacks. Well freaking done, Max. Well done, you've finally done it. But does your fighter stand up to Mercedes? It does delay the time a lot, which is very good, because if you're going for that time delay tactic, this is a very good strategy indeed. Very, very nicely done. And look at that, you're not taking that much damage from the hammer, you got yourself a baseball bat, but that critical hit is going to take you down. A step in the right direction, mate. Well friggin' done. Here's a rank 3 fighter, a collector again. Why? What is up with all these collectors of all these different ranks and levels? You just only really have 1 or 2 at most. So that's going to be a bit of a thumbs down for me. But it's going to be a huge thumbs up because look, he's got weapon, he's got armor, he's got decals, he's ready for this. Level 76 as well, very high level dude. Another good one, thumbs up for that, my friend. And look at this struggle. I'm going in there, very good jump in tack, and look at this, a little bit of pacing. Took me a little bit of a run for my money, dodges that perfectly. Very good stuff. This was a bit of a tough fight. I didn't know whether I was going to survive this or not, but I only just made it. And look at that, 1 minute 25 left on the clock. That's pretty good. I'll give you a thumbs up for that one. Half decent delay. Not the best delay, but half decent nonetheless. Now let's see what the rest of your waiting room is like. I'm going to recover a little bit of health with the items that I have at the ready. And look at this. Rank 1 all-rounder. You're gone, mate. Level 24, I don't even care. Here's another one. It's Rob. Level 26. I don't even care, Rob. You're out of there. And here's a number 3. You got a machete. You're level 25 and you're dead. Huge thumbs down. I knew what you were going for, the big delay tactics, but they weren't going to hold out. They just weren't going to do it. Now look at this. Your Spliffium tank is not bulky enough. And as for your kill coin bank, Let's have a look at that. No, it's just not up to par. If you're going for that delay tactic, these things need to be huge. Because if I'm coming in, you need to delay me for as long as humanly possible. Another thumbs down. 27 seconds left on that clock as well. Room for improvement indeed. Let's have a look at the overall stats here. We have 8 fighters, 100% of your bank destroyed, 100% of your tank destroyed. It's all done and dusted. Needless to say, Max, waiting room, not too bad because I only had just over 20 seconds left on the clock. So, you were doing a very good job with the delay tactics, but you could have improved that little bit. Number 1, mix and match your fighter types. Having all these collectors is okay, but you need a lot more variation here. Get a couple of strikers in there, a couple of defenders in there, just to mix things up. Delay even more. Create havoc for your opponent when your opponent comes into the fray. That's what you want to do. That's a big suggestion. Number 2, get these guys kitted out with armor, with weapons, with decals. These guys are being swamped and taken down easy. You want to replace that as soon as you can. And number 3, those rank 1 dudes, get them out of there. If you're not sending them out on expeditions at this later level because you have access to rank 3, then get rid of those guys, bank on some new rank 3 dudes, level them up to about level 50 or so, just by going up the tower a little bit, and whammy, you've got a much better defense setup than you would even have if you kept those rank 1 guys. And if you're worried about spending all this money on bits and bobs just to make them better, use it from the shop. Remember, if you buy weapons and armor from the shop, it does not degrade whilst you're defending the waiting room. It freaking works. Get on it, Max. Improve your game, and when you do, hit me up, please. I want to see you improve. I want to see you do better. I wish you all the luck in the future, and thank you for playing Let It Raid. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that is the first episode of Let It Raid over and done with. And now I'm going to leave it up to you guys. What were your thoughts on the first episode? And just in case you're interested in being a part of a future episode of Let It Raid, I'm going to let you guys submit your own video clips. Oh yeah. So this is what we've got to do. In order to submit your video clip, first things first, you have to include you selecting the random opponent and having the full animation of you getting on the train, it showing the name of the dude, you being on the train to the waiting room, the 3-2-1, the big fight, as well as the overall score at the end of your raid, whether it was successful or not, because I will accept raids that are successful and non-successful. When you've got that footage in, you can send it through a few different methods. The first one is through PSN. You can send it straight through via PSN to my own account via a message. I'll download it and get it on the show. And you can add me on PSN. I'll have the details on screen for you right now. The second way of submitting it is by getting it downloaded yourself and sending it to me via my Facebook or Twitter pages with the hashtag LetItRaid, just so I know it is for the show and I can get it that way. The third way is also emailing it to me to the email address TheXploder@gmail.com. All this info is on screen for you guys. Submit your clips and these clips will be used in future installments of Let It Raid. I don't care whether you succeed, whether you don't succeed, but needless to say, this is a way for all of us to help each other improve when it comes to our waiting room defending. In the meantime, have fun in the Tower of Barbs and have fun defending your own waiting room. Stay explosive, and I'll see you guys next time when we play Let It Raid.